say I hit the like button on the way in. Appreciate that right there. The 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building. Say, what's up, Willie to go? He said, yes, I hit the thumbs up twice when I came in here. But these 30 minutes of fire. Appreciate that right there. Hashtag the cook for the kids. Hashtag raw for life. Pray for my whole family. That's what's up. Listen, y'all come on in. The Bronx, New Yorkers in this bitch. Say, what poppin', Pastor? Then look at these 30 minutes of fire going. That's what we finna do. So hit the like button on the way in. Pastor, I appreciate that right there. Hey, Willie. Hey, y'all. That's what's up. Say, hey, Willie Sugar. He said, how did your grilling go, darling? Oh, it went excellent. It went excellent. As it always do, I hear you. Listen, years of practice and years becoming a pit master and years of selling some shit. You know, it's like breathing to me now. You know, it's simple, set it and forget it type stuff. But I appreciate you for asking. That's what's up. Because it was a strong day. It was a long day. It was a strange day. You know what I'm saying? You say, Willie hungover. No. I don't. I just play a little bit and then I get back to real life. You know what I'm saying? You say, hey, Willie, the 801, Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the mother for 30 minutes of 5, watch 23, 16, 9. That's what's up. The South Side say long time no see. I appreciate you for being here. Say, say happy Tuesday, Willie in the chat. All the way from B More in the house. I appreciate y'all for jumping on in here. The 318 Shreveport is hiding up under my desk. Say, watch my chocolate thunder down under. I appreciate that. Remember, do not get the verbal warning. Be careful out here to keep your goddamn jaw. The Chi-Town is checking in for that 5. Appreciate y'all for coming on in. The 510 is checking in. Just got off the night shift. Say, ready for the word. Player, passer, pimp. That's what's up. You say, just got off of work and you right on time for me with that like button. Damn it, the video as soon as I came in. I appreciate that right there, man. Well, y'all be looking out for a player. Say, I caught a lie. Say, the Memphis 10 in there, bitch. Say, St. Louis in there, bitch. Say, hey, Willie. Hey, everybody. The 313 say, hey, here for class. Say, what's up, Will? Just called my moms and said, hit the like button. I'm trying to tell you, I need all y'all help. Remember, tell people about pimping around here in the community. Do not be afraid about what you like to watch, except the things that other people may not like to watch and might not be your friend no more because they found out that you like to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like taboo stuff. Don't be telling people your business. You know what I'm saying? But the 314 is checking in. You say, we love you, Pastor. I love you back. That's what's up. New Orleans checking in for these 30 minutes of fire. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Say, hey, everybody. Say, hey, Church. Say, Willie, I know that barbecue was good. Listen, I didn't even eat. I didn't even take a sample. I gave them people what they paid for and get gone. You know what I'm saying? I didn't eat nothing, you know. Hell, I didn't eat in 2 days. What is the day? Tuesday? The last time I ate was Sunday. That's what's up. Then we got to keep them carbs out your body and knock off the calories. Listen. I got a question for y'all. How did we come up with counting calories? How do you count a calorie of like a small piece of cheese or something like that right there? How do we count that? I have no idea. I really never looked into it. That's why I'm just asking the question. You say, Willie, I got promoted. Still watching. Listen, tell everybody around there, I say, what's happening for the promotion? You know what I'm saying? Damn it, we got to elevate the employees, shit like that right there. So, you know, we can continue to come back to work and have a good time and do what the hell we supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? We do need raises, and a lot of people, they like to raise you 10, 25 cents. I just, whoo, Jesus. Shout out your company if your company still do 10 cent, like a 2% increase and shit like that. That should be 13 cents. You know what I'm saying? Like it throw you off. say calories per slice. Yeah, but how do we even come up with the system of counting a calorie? Like, how do we know? Let's say that this pin top is like a noodle, like that's something. But so we're gonna say this is 3 calories. How? I don't know. I got to look this shit up. I got to do some investigation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's things like this that we need to know, because we own that 2,000 calorie is a healthy thing. One size don't fit all out here. I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Alpha King K all the way from Baltimore, Maryland. Appreciate you for being here. Shout out to Christopher for the $2 cash out. Say for the essential products and all that flash here the player use. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Mrs. Jones too. A few for the $5 super chat. He say fat content is determined by the volume and content. Ingredients never really can determine after it's cooked though. You're absolutely correct on that right there. But we don't think it that far. We just say, oh well, this is 1,000 calories or something, and I don't want to eat this because now I only have another 1,000 for the day. You know, because we try to follow what the physician, the science department tell us and stuff like that right there. But I'm here to tell you something. One size don't fit all. It is a medium. It's like it worked for some people. It's a good standard to keep. Just remember, just never go over 2,000 calories. But some of us really don't need over 1,000 calories. The reason that you typically, well, they will base it up to the 2,000 calorie mark is because they know that you eating BS. A lot of people really don't know. If you cut the BS and you eat 800 calories, hell, 400 calories can make you more content than 2,000 calories. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people really don't know that. Maybe I got my numbers off. Maybe it's 500, 600, but I know it's like 1,000 or something less calories can actually fill you up more than a 2,000 calorie day. You know what I'm saying? Say fat shaming Tuesday out here. They call me obese. So ever since they call me obese, I'm calling everybody else out. Hell, before they called me obese, I've been calling, damn it, we too big out here in the goddamn street. You're fat. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that right there. Listen. I know y'all ain't come here to hear me talk. So, let me tell you, because this is, well, we just coming off of Memorial Day weekend, and as we always know that there's some things that transpire on Memorial weekends in different states all across the country and all that fly stuff, and we just be having to point stuff out. Shout out to Angela for the $2 cash out. Say for the good times. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Obadiah. Wait. Shout out to Obadiah for the $4 cash out. You say I water fast. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. We have been trained so much that to where we have to eat. We have to follow the pyramid thing. The pyramid thing. Yeah. We've been trained to follow that right now. You know what I'm saying? But they've been lying to us so much. It's hard to believe, but you have to start. Let me help y'all out with your health real quick. Take you about a week or two. Write down everything that you've eaten. Then write down how do you feel after you've eaten. Because a lot of us know eating so-called soul food have our ass tired and shit. We ready to go lay down and all this right here. But when you eat like another food, maybe some fruits or vegetables or something that's cooked a little different, you know what I'm saying? You're not that tired. Sugarland, Texas in the house. I appreciate that right there. Yeah. The no meat thing. And let me surprise you again. I take 6 months off of eating meat. A lot of people don't know that right there. Listen, you got to cleanse your goddamn body because all that stuff inside your body stink. And a lot of y'all ain't boo-booing on the regular. I got to point that out. A lot of y'all taking 3-4 days. Jesus. Oh, we going to pray for you. Oh, Jesus. Mess around and poop. It's over. You can destroy a relationship by what come out your body. Now. Let me point something else out to you. Yeah, meat rots in the gut, 25 pounds. I'm trying to tell you, listen. This is why our breath be stank. And this is why our poop be super stank. because of what's just sitting in there, just marinating. They're riding all, got him and you're stinking. You may be cute, but it just stink out here in the street. Say no meat, say don't listen to him, baby. No, 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 no. We talk about the other meat. We talk about the store-bought meat. No, no, no. You get your meat in, ladies, and some fellas. Get your meat in. You know what I'm saying? We ain't taking meat out. We talking about the stuff that you eat. That meat right there. Listen, you don't have to go as long as I do. But I like to change my damn life up because I've been on Earth a little bit, long time and stuff. We almost out of here. We half dead. You know what I'm saying? But you supposed to every day you eat is every day you need to be pooping. I don't know. A lot of people that may not know that right there. You supposed to go to the bathroom every day that you eat. That's how your system's supposed to work. A lot of y'all system is damaged. A lot of y'all system is real damaged. A lot of y'all are still on that dairy, but you're on that dairy heavy. I know. You eat in proportion. You damn it. What's the thing? Yeah. You eat in moderations. That's that shit that they done told us, and now we keep telling ourselves so we can continue to eat the stuff that's killing us. As long as I eat a little bit, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? You can still be straight. I'm just saying, this what throws us off. This what keeps us doing it. But listen, I know you got to have your cheat days. Do all that fly shit right there. Do exactly what you need to do to make you feel good about your life. I ain't trying to change that right there. I'm just trying to tell you it's a better way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Esther for the $10 cash out. He said, for holiday pay, say, keep grinding, my friend. I appreciate that right there. He say, veggies, fruits, fish, and bread. Whoa. We got to stay away from the bread. The bread got too much sugar. Oh, yeah. And remember, they lied to us. They lied to us and telling us the wheat bread was the shit, the grain bread. Like we went from the white bread, the wheat bread, to grain bread and shit, and then they got the flaxseed bread and all that. Yeah. That grain bread ain't really popping with everybody. That wheat bread is not what it's supposed to be. Shout out to the scientists and shit. You know what I'm saying? We find out a lot of things, but this is why one size don't fit all, and one thing does not work for everyone. You got to track what you put in your body. Say it ain't no better. Bread is bread, but what they have said, because of we use the bleach and stuff, to bleach the bread and all that, so it's a problem. You know, making regular home bread, it may be some, but who the hell got a bread maker? Our grandma's dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't. Grandma, you make all the bread for the family. Cause we have no idea how to make bread. Say I eat one meal a day. Me too. But for a lot of people, it's not good. A lot of people, see, your body get used to shit. Your body get used to the patterns. Your body get used to when you eat. So your body will tend to hold fat or will hold food so you don't go into starvation mode. I'm not a nutritionalist. Big word. I hear me out there scream. I am not a physical. The person at the gym who help you get fine, not him. I'm just saying, like, we just think the shit out. Even if you do eat the one time a day, sometimes it's best to change up the hour. Change up the hour. Or sometimes just eat some 100 calories real quick. You know what I'm saying? To throw the body off. You know what I'm saying? But then it all still come back down to what we actually eat. So we just got to do better. Hell, you can keep doing what you're doing. I'm just saying, out here I'm just throwing you little nuggets and shit. You don't have to pack your plate up like that. I used to pack my plate up like that. I used to be hungry. But then you find out when you're eating vegetables and fruits, you don't be hungry. A lot of times we eat just because we want to eat, or just because it's nighttime, or just because it's breakfast time or it's lunchtime, because we've been trained. It's not that we're hungry. Say, Willie, did you get a nutritional degree over the weekend and not tell her? Girl, listen, I be trying to sign up for all the little short certifications and shit because I think I'm ADD or some fly shit like that right there. I just can't be sitting back. I can't sit in the class no more, y'all. I ain't got time for that sucker shit right there. I can't sit down that goddamn long. You know, it shocks me to be able to sit in this chair for this long because I be moving this shit and y'all see I'm moving all around and all that. Moving right along. Listen, I'm not even much gonna hold you. Look at what I had done seen, what happened over the weekend.
You're not seeing it. Look at that. $8 a gallon for gas at a Chevron station in downtown LA.
They said $8 a gallon.
Ouch. Ahead of the summer travel season, gas prices continue to break records with no sign in sight.
Yeah, no relief in sight, despite promises from Governor Newsom and state legislators. Phil Schumann, he is...
You can't take bitch to the store. You can't run up to the store. Listen. I know what they possibly is trying to do is probably trying to help out the delivery people to keep a lot of people inside the house. Like, shout out to everybody who order food and shit. Because sometimes it's kind of better for you to be sitting on the toilet and picking out the things that your ass need from the grocery store, and you can press complete, and it goes to somebody and they go shopping and all that flash right there and pick it up for you, and you really didn't waste no time. You was able to do what you need to do at the house. So maybe they is trying to keep pushing that type of shit right there. $8 a gallon.
I'm in downtown with the latest. Phil.
Jesus. Phil, tell us.
Well, Christine Muller, despite these higher prices, Memorial Day travel, I'm told by the folks at AAA, is actually up compared to last year. Meantime, when it comes to giving us Californians relief from our pain at the pump, perhaps with some of that $100 billion surplus we've reported on, so far it's all talk and no action.
16 for 2 gallons, bitch. I'm trying to tell you something. Jesus.
We know gas prices are climbing, but more than $8 a gallon? That's the reality at this Chevron station at Alameda and Main in downtown Los Angeles. Eddie Mariscal's BMW was on empty. That's the only reason he's...
Explain something else to y'all. Stop letting your cars and trucks get on empty. Don't play that game out here with these in these streets. Don't do it.
Here. What'd you think when you saw those numbers?
Oh man, this is crazy, man. I needed gas. I'm on empty, and then I'm like, oh, this is my nearest gas station. I have to get down the freeway, down the street. So I'm like, $8. I'm like, well, I'm only gonna get $20.
Gas prices up for the third straight day here in Southern California with
How y'all live out there on the West Coast? What is y'all doing with your money?
LA County leading the way.
Jesus.
Though those numbers apparently did not deter Memorial Day motoring, which is up over last year. And the Auto Club's Doug Shoup says be prepared. Their research shows prices most likely will continue to rise.
Will continue to rise out here. And shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $5 super chat. You say at Tony Austin, you say Willie, his comment deserves attention. Who, Tony? Pretty Tony. Wait. Oh, Tony out in that street. But he said $8 a gallon gonna have me carjacking for a free ride. I'm trying to. Hey, listen, boy. Woo. Oh, somebody need they butt whipped out here in the street, and they say that did not slow down Memorial Weekend drivers. Well, I just want to say this right here, because they did not go to that gas station with the $8. They went to something like $6.50, $7.25, something like that right there, which still too goddamn high. But a lot of times, people will take the cost. People will take the cost because Memorial come once goddamn week, and listen, we done took off work, or you getting paid. You getting paid while you off. You know what I'm saying? So we finna make it happen. We finna run on out here to the beach as we supposed to, because them babies out there in them little bit ass outfits, shit, bikinis and bikinis, you know what I'm saying? Things that we like to see and shit. You know, we been working out and shit, so we kind of cut this year. You know, we going to the motherfucking water out here. What y'all think we're gonna have? Look, $7, $8 worth of gas. I don't care nothing about that right there. We'll cut from somewhere else. We will cut from buying certain shit at the grocery store, but we finna go ahead on and get on around here. I ain't even much gonna hold. Y'all, I'm just trying to say something. If you want to drive, you can go ahead on and continue to drive the way that you've been driving. Moving right along, they say a woman, since we know what a woman is, like that beautiful baby standing up there right there, all bow-legged and shit. Look, that's a woman. They say a woman fatally shoots her ex-boyfriend.
Jim, thanks. We start out with breaking news. Police say a man burst into a Houston apartment but ended up getting shot by a woman inside.
It happened overnight in southeast Houston.
Gochi Aloka is live this morning with the details. Gochi, what do we know?
Yeah, Dave and Kimberly, such a scary situation. Houston police say a man broke into an apartment here full of people, including a woman and children. Now, the intruder, police tell us, was met by gunfire, and thankfully everyone inside is okay. The suspect, however, wasn't so lucky. This is video of when officers were out.
All y'all babies, make sure that y'all go ahead on and get your peace shooters and shit. Listen, they got gun shows at least every month. Well, I know in Central Florida, hit like every month or every other month around here in these streets. We for real about our firearms in Florida. You know what I'm saying?
Out here earlier. Now, the call came in last night about shots fired at an apartment complex off the Gulf Freeway. When HPD arrived, they say they found a man shot to death. A woman told them she shot the man trying to break in her apartment through the front door.
He wanted to get back at you. Baby got that good, sugar.
Officers believe both the woman and man know each other.
Yeah, they do.
So the information I have this far is there is some kind of relationship between the male and the female. Homicide's investigating it now and trying to figure out exactly what that relationship is.
They was together, they not together. Hell, she probably had somebody around there or something. She probably said that the baby heals and it ain't. It's just so many things, you know what I'm saying? We don't know.
And Houston police say that the woman's gun was found next to the man's body. He didn't even make it to the hospital. Police say he did die here.
Oh, he dead. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, he dead. I didn't know she done killed the player. Hold up, swole up. Back up. It's the message.
And Houston police say that the woman's gun was found next to the man's body.
Listen, that shit reminds me of these movies that I be seeing. When the females shoot the people, like, bah, when the woman shoot the people, when the babies shoot the people, okay, bah, and they be hollering and shit, and they drop the gun and leave the gun and walk around the body and shit. What? Why y'all ain't learned? This is why you take the safety classes. Why y'all have not learned that you shoot and you store your gun? You put your gun away. You make sure the safety on and you put your gun away. You don't drop the gun by the intruder. I don't. Who taught y'all that? Where y'all get that from? Y'all listen. They do it in the movies also. It's kind of like when y'all don't. When you babies don't have a gun, but you have a shovel or a lamp vase. I've never in the history known people to get knocked out by a lamp vase, but okay. You know what I'm saying? To where they're hit, they will surprise the intruder and hit him with the vase and or a shovel. Bow, and drop the damn shovel. Or you hit him with the vase, he fall down here like he faking, you know what I'm saying? And you walk around the body slow, and he try to grab your goddamn ankle. Why? Because you didn't make sure a player was dead. That's your oh, you need to be killed twice. You know what I'm saying? Say, Willie, did he have insurance? I doubt it.
He didn't even make it to the hospital. Police
say
he did die here on site.
Players, listen. If you're trying to get back with your little la-la, with your little ex-little la-la or something like that right there, hell, or with your la-la right now. And y'all just arguing and shit, going back and forth. You gotta be sure if she done went on ahead on the cop that fire. If she already got fired, then you know how to deal with shit. You gotta go around there with your vest on. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful, be ready to bob him. You know, just don't scale too much of what she gonna pull it. Give you that right there. You know what I'm saying? And now we got the picture on the t-shirt and she crying and shit like that. How much she really love you and how you forced her to shoot her and all that stuff. Don't do it. Orlando, Florida's in the building, and hey, sweetie, power, what's happening? No, you say, Willie, what do you think about Canada gun ban? Yeah. I think that they were raised by their mama. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make shit even out there. It ain't even out here on Earth. Shit ain't fair. The 804's in the house. Appreciate that right there. Shout out to Esther for the $2 cash shot. So she shot him because he asked for a ride with no gas money. Ooh, Jesus. Was there in California, you might fuck around and lose your life out here in these streets playing around. You say, Willie, he just wanted some barbecue. You might be right. He missed that baby. And she didn't want to let him in because her churn up. Man, bitch, I've been dealing with your little ugly ass churn. You can let me in. Can I get a cup of water or something? This is crazy. Moving right along, I'm not even much gonna hold you. Ooh, yeah. Let me just go ahead on and give you this right here because you know it never fails. Every year, but this year I think like the numbers down. The numbers is really down, especially in the Shy. Y'all slacking.
The holiday weekend isn't over yet, but already dozens of people have been shot, 6 of them fatally.
Rob Sneed has reaction from neighbors and police.
Disgusted. Just disgusted. I don't know what the answer is.
We pay all this money to lift down.
No. Alcaroso out here, and he I'm trying to take it. Go, baby.
Can't feel safe. People are talking about more police presence, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I've seen more cops along the lakefront and everything, but I don't know if that's the answer.
For example, in the River North neighborhood in the 500 block.
Say, why is Chicago so violent? What I'm finna tell y'all is something that I think I said it before. Darker hue folk have a different view of Chicago. Lighter hue folks, darker hue folks have a worser experience in Chicago. Our lighter hue folks living it up and shit. That's why they be so shocked that, oh my God, they were shooting here? We don't have that. Different communities.
Of West Erie, someone shot a woman while sitting in a parked car with a man. Police say 4 guys approached their car at 11 last night. One of them reached into the car, punched the man in the face, and one of the suspects shot the woman in the back.
You know, let your op slide up on you while you know what I'm saying? You up in the car with your little la-la sock. Not watching 23-6-9.
She's in serious condition. Hours later, a few blocks away, a man and a woman shot while standing in an alley near Chicago Avenue.
Y'all shooting players with their little la-las out here? Or y'all shooting at your little la-las with her player with her. Your little la-la with her player with her. Y'all doing so much.
In Lawndale, a 16-year-old was among 5 people seriously hurt following a shooting. Authorities say the shooting happened after a fight broke out yesterday morning in the 800 block of Karlov Avenue. WGN reached out to CPD to find out what's being done following all of these shootings. In a statement, CPD said in part, quote, to ensure public safety in all areas of the city.
To ensure public safety. Go ahead.
Days off have been canceled for all full-duty sworn members ahead.
They done cut the bitch. You mean I can't take a day off because they out here shooting people? Look, wait. What if you put your time in like back in January? You know what I'm saying? It should say days off have been canceled for all full-time sworn members ahead of the Memorial Day weekend from Tuesday to Tuesday. 7 days. Listen. But you done plan to go on trips and shit with your parents. You done plan to take a trip to get away from Chicago. Now they forcing you to stay in Chicago because you got a job to do. Say I would have C-19 immediately, hey, yeah, shit, just start coughing. Bitch, I can't make it. You know what I'm saying? Look.
Of the Memorial Holiday
Wow.
weekend from Tuesday, May 24th until Tuesday, May 31st.
Wow.
End quote.
We need to get to the root issue, right? Root issue is lack of opportunities. You've got a lot of young people.
That lack of opportunity shit, I'm so sick of it. Hold on. Let me back this here. Says shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $5 cash app. Say gas so expensive, you still taking L, not moving. Damn, I'm trying to tell you something. Gotta be more careful. Look. Listen to him.
We need to get to the root issue.
Okay.
Right? Root issue is lack of opportunities.
Why is we so scared to say it's parenting? Oh, because we know we have a high single parent rate. And it's mothers. It's females, it's women, and that's what men who still be trying to hunch, afraid to say, is coming out of single parent households the most. I'm not saying it's the only places that it's coming from, but it's parenting or parenting.
You've got a lot of young people who don't have parental help.
A lot of young people don't have parental help. Well, he said something, but he tried to sweeten it up. They don't have parental help. The fuck? Who say parental help? But that's something new that we can learn the way that he said that right there. It's their mama them.
They're either locked up or killed, or they know someone killed. There's a lot of desensitization.
You're right about that. A lot of desensitization. Mothers, parents is killed or locked up and stuff like that. So, but it still fall under who is guardianing them. If their mama dead, their daddy dead, their mama locked up, their dad locked up, wherever they stand at is their guardian. So it still starts at home. I'm trying to tell you something. Player, pimping. What's that?
And police said the department may implement 12 hours.
That ain't your color, Playboy. Shit, I was gonna let it go, pimp. Listen, the shirt, I don't know, but you got to wear that shirt without it buttoned up at the top. It's not really you. I think the tie is throwing it off, and I'm not even saying that pink is throwing it off, because it's some fly pink shit that's out here in the goddamn street, but it don't match. It don't say you supposed to wear the pink. The pink don't go. That's all I'm saying.
Or tours of duty if need be. Reporting live
I don't know.
At CPD headquarters, Rob Sneed, WGN News.
The holiday weekend.
I don't know. They might start saying, well, Willie, you tie shaming out here in these kids. I'm not tie shaming. I'm just saying the colors don't coordinate. Big word. I ain't in the street. That's all I'm saying. I am not hating. You can wear what the hell you want to wear. Yeah, no color coordination. I don't know. I don't think that you got on no pink pants or nothing like that right there, so it still wouldn't go. I don't think that you got on pink shoes, so it still wouldn't go. How the hell? The most you could probably say is some pink socks, and then we wouldn't even know that because you're not gonna show the socks. Say, yeah. I'm image shaming. Say I'm shirt shaming. Listen, the shirt can still pop. But I don't, because it's buttoned up like that right there. Damn it, you gotta open that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that. Damn it, you can wear what you want to wear. I'm just saying, everything that we pick, it don't always go. Sometimes we throw shit up against the wall to see if it's gonna stick. I get it. I'm just saying that ain't the way to really go. Hold on. How much time we got? Oh, Jesus. Time is looking real good. We're gonna do this one, and then we're gonna do that one, because the coordination out here in the street that a player got. Let's go up here to the feds. We're gonna go to the feds real quick, because that's how they say it is. Players, I didn't know that. Well, I do be knowing that there's like a lot of hustles out here in the community. I do know that right there. I just didn't know that this one right here was one of them, and I just want to salute y'all for thinking outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Just to have your own thought process, to have your own mind. Follow your own understanding. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $2 cash out. He say, Willie, the lack of parenting. To say, let's call a spade a spade. I'm trying to tell you this shit. There it is. There it is. And listen, they talked about it some years ago. Like, should they start holding the parents responsible for their child's actions? At some point, I was like, yeah, but then I was like, no, because these little dumbass kids want to follow their own damn understanding. See, you can teach a child good. You can teach them and teach them and teach them. You can get them the proper guys and all that shit right there. A lot of them gonna fall off. A lot of them gonna fall off and do exactly what they want to do out here in the street because they're gonna follow behind their peers and shit as if the peers are smarter than the goddamn parents. You know what I'm saying? Well, sometimes the peers is smarter than the parents because the peers use the information that's with us every day. A lot of y'all parents do not use the information that we walk around with, so their peers is kind of smarter than you are. If you want to get smarter than your children peer, use the information that's in your goddamn hand every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $2 cash out. He say, look at him. Say, happy to see us telling the news. I appreciate that right there. Look. I didn't know. And ain't nobody had done told me. I done Polk County. That's Florida. My state, stay in your grind state. Bust a picture, go home state. Please don't run up with 50 for our life state in Florida. Players is out here posing as law enforcement. But guess what they doing?
Fake cops robbing drug dealers.
Shut up.
That's what federal agents say for...
Shut up. Hold on.
Fake cops robbing drug dealers. That's what federal agents say 4 Polk County men pulled off for months. Now they're behind bars facing federal charges. Fox 15's Gloria Gomez shows us how this scheme worked.
Is law enforcement mad that 4 players posed as law enforcement? or is law enforcement mad that they allegedly robbed the entrepreneurs before they could? Not saying that they do. I'm just saying, just in my mind.
Agents say Nathaniel Carr of Lakeland, Regional Robbers of Lakeland, Krishan Butler of Bartow, and Daniel Jackson of Winter Haven have been involved in a rash of armed robbery.
Players, listen, where y'all getting y'all products from out here in these streets? Well, your uniform and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been trying to buy like a badge and shit like that to go with my SWAT hat and my SWAT vest and all that shit that I can't find shit. Shout out to Yogi Fish for the $20 cash out. He say you waking up. He said you're waking up confused minds. Hey man, I'm working on them. I'm working on their ass out here in these streets. Go ahead.
Their targets are local drug dealers. Their unusual method of operation worked for months.
Are we mad? Now listen. They going after the entrepreneurs in the community. Are we supposed to be mad that they're going after the entrepreneurs more than we supposed to be mad? Are we supposed to be more mad that they're going after the entrepreneurs or more mad that they is posing as police officers? When they only posing to go after the entrepreneurs in the community.
Prosecutors say the 4 armed robbers...
Look at them players suited and booted.
...impersonated cops. They used fake police vests, along with blue lights and sirens.
I ain't going as far as the blue light shit like that, no.
And drove around in a black Dodge Durango. There's evidence photos of the suspects in action, pretending to be cops during one heist, stealing cash, drugs, and cell phones. Prosecutors say from Hillsborough all the way to Lee County. The group is connected to at least 5 armed robberies from December of 2020 to April of 2021.
Well, they've been, Jesus. Oh, they've been knocking them down out here in the goddamn street. Do you know how much product has been lost in these seizures and possessions? Damn it. They done jumped that. They done a sting operation at Plenty, at a few alleged sting operations with the entrepreneurs in the community. Look at this nice gear right here, and I can't even find a badge, bitch.
And the streak of fake cops isn't over.
Look. Damn it, they got the badge with the wallet and shit, the way you say, hey, I'm officer such and such. You know what I'm saying? He said that the drug dealers call the police on the police. You might got a point. You might got a point. Shout out to Sean for the $5 cash out. Say, who idea you think it was? Listen, we may have to go back to the pictures of them players. But
In a separate case, another man was arrested on Friday by the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office pretending to be a cop during a road rage incident in Tampa.
It's unsettling to believe that anyone would be out there acting like a law enforcement officer, taking advantage of our community.
Whoa. Listen. I can kind of understand the road rage one. The road rage dude posing as a cop. I understand if he was just speaking on that right there. But you saying that hold on. Let me get the words right. Let me get them last words right. Because if he's talking about the last player with the blue truck and shit like that right there, I'm in agreement. But hold on.
It's unsettling to believe that anyone would be out there acting like a law enforcement officer, taking advantage of our community.
Taking advantage of the community, is he saying that by them posing to be law enforcement that they took advantage of the entrepreneurs in the community? And what charge is that? Will the ones posing as law enforcement, will they get like a robbery charge? I know they're gonna get the posing charge. Cool. But the robbery charge, will they get that? I don't know. Like, will you get a robbery charge for robbing the dope man? I don't. Have y'all ever seen that before? Like, you get a charge for robbing the dope man. So, an illegal versus an illegal. Basically, what I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Esther for the $2 cash out. Say, don't get mad because I'm better than you at your own job. That's what's up. Thank you.
Detectives found weapons, fake police badges, radios, and other gear.
I don't believe for a moment this is the first time that he's been out impersonating a law enforcement officer. This is just the first time he's gotten caught.
Okay. Gloria Gomez, Fox 13 News.
I like that green. I like that green right there. You know what I'm saying? I like their choice of costumes. The dress coordination. Look at this shit. Now, which one of y'all say, hey, listen. Boy, I got a lick for your ass. Listen. I got a lick so raw and we can't get caught. Oh, I got a lick so raw and we can't get caught. They not even gonna fight back. Say, Willie, why are you shopping on there? What's going on? Listen, man. I like little costume stuff like that, but you would never see me outside talking about pull over, bit. No. I don't play like that right there. But which one of y'all saying, we finna come up out here in the goddamn street? I promise you. And they ain't gonna tell. But, like somebody said earlier, who did one of the entrepreneurs who had done got jacked call law enforcement and say, listen, y'all officers around here doing stings and shit. They done took all my work, they done took all my money, they done took my cell phones, all type of shit. And I would like to file a police report. Because I didn't like the way that y'all handled us when y'all came and jumped out on us. You know what I'm saying? Like that happened. Whew. Y'all boys did something. Hey, keep doing what you're doing, man. I just didn't know it was like that right there. You know what I'm saying? But because like the entrepreneurs, like they can't get workman's comp or nothing like that. Like can't get short-term, long-term disability and shit because you shell shot somebody had done jumped out on you, put them things out. You know what I'm saying? Talking about police. You know, so y'all try to take it light on the community entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? Damn, boy, y'all boys sharp. Moving right along, I'm not even much gonna hold you. We can talk about, okay. Bam. All right, bam, we did that. Bam, we did. Oh, this is a story here. This is a watch your goddamn back out here in these streets. You think it's sweet? Do you think it's sweet? Cause you is a female or a baby Is it a female or a female? What is a female? We don't know. That'll be crazy, mother. But listen. A store owner and two daughters get robbed at gunpoint. I know, regular shit, right? That's what you're thinking. But it's what a player say during the robbery.
It is a story you'll see only on 2. A Pasadena mother and her children held at gunpoint. Their terror caught on camera as thieves robbed their business.
Very scary. Now the family says they're having trouble keeping their store afloat. They spoke to KPRC2's Rowan Belogan, who's joining us now with the very latest. Rowan?
Daniela, Christine, yeah, those men ran into the store, were in there for a few seconds, told the mother, the owner here, something as they were running out, ran around the building here to a car, waiting. 2 masked men entered this Pasadena convenience store, holding the mother and her 2 kids at gunpoints.
I just never thought it could happen to us.
It's a moment Susie Ram says.
Did you hear what word that just came out that baby mouth? I didn't believe that it could happen to us. That's your problem. Your belief system has been destroyed, baby. It's over now. Oh, you believe it can happen now? Why? Because it just happened to you. This is why I say we don't be caring out here in these streets as long as it don't happen to us. That's when we don't care. We only care when it's close to us. I go.
Forever changes her.
We're struggling. I mean, even being here, I don't have a choice. I have to.
And that's one thing about being a store owner, that you is stuck where you are. Now, maybe you open up a store when it was less peaceful, when it was more peaceful, and things like this don't happen.
But even coming here has put fear in our heart.
The thieves barged in, demanding a bag.
She gives him the bag, and he just kept insisting, waving the gun at her. I'm threatening her. And I guess he just, because when I said his God is my witness, he took the bag, and the other one said, "Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am." And he walked out.
Inside.
Talk about having good manners, because they do have a job to do. The streets got to eat. As we say out here in the street, a player got some good manners. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it.
$6,000 cash the family spent 2 months saving to pay off their bills. A week and a half later, Susie mulls over what one of the thieves said as he was running out.
"Thank you, ma'am. The audacity. Thank you, ma'am. I'm taking your livelihood. I'm taking everything from you, but thank you.
Appreciate
you. I'm threatening your life, but thank you."
A thief with manners, but as Susie says, he didn't have enough respect to not take her livelihood.
It ain't about respect, baby. They got a job to do, baby.
Convenience store owners literally save their pennies. And that's what we do, is pennies. We didn't have a backup plan.
We didn't have a backup plan. I got to back this here up to try to help out you other store owners and stuff like this right here, because there was some things that she said that it shouldn't have been, that they should have been handling business a little bit different. But here you go.
Right around the building here to a
I'm going to tell you some shit that sound like a setup, but go ahead.
Waiting. 2 masked men enter this Pasadena convenience store, holding the mother and her 2 kids at gunpoints.
I just never thought it could happen to us.
For one, that baby got no tears in her eye. Somebody just took your your livelihood away from you. They took everything that you worked so hard for. Your eye ain't even watering. As a female, I don't know. Maybe she's strong.
Moment Susie Ram says forever changes her.
We're struggling. I mean, even being here.
You say we're struggling. And this also goes to show a lot of people, they want to be entrepreneurs and work for themselves and shit like that right there. Just because you is an entrepreneur don't mean that your business is booming. It don't mean that. People got to work hard to be an entrepreneur. You technically have to work harder being an entrepreneur than an employee. A lot of y'all would never know that right there, because you will always be a employee, which is nothing wrong with it if that's what you choose to do. I would just say, just don't put all your eggs in one basket. That means have more than one way to feed your goddamn family.
Yeah, I don't have a choice. I have to.
I like what y'all doing. I like that right there. Say the daughter boyfriend. You know I'm finna get to it. Go ahead.
Even coming here has put fear in our heart.
The thieves barged in, demanding a bag.
Stop it. Barged in, demanding a bag. Who come in and say, give me that bag? They demanded a bag. Give me the bag. What bag? People who is doing the job as great as they is doing the job don't ever come in and ask for the bag unless they know that there is a bag. Damn it, I need to be an investigator out here in the goddamn street. The bag, but notice, who is behind the counter? A daughter. Watch it.
Barged in, demanding a bag.
She gives him the bag and he just...
She gives him the bag. What bag? Why wouldn't they come and say, open up the register? Or open up the safe? Let me get that. Watch this.
Kept insisting, waving the gun at her. I'm threatening her. And I guess he just, because when I said his guy...
Baby, listen, Sugar, your acting, it ain't working out right here at the Willie Williams show, baby, because we seeing through this shit here. You damn it, trying to be cute and shit on camera, but hey, Sugar. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $2 super chat. He say, Skank say, give me the bag all the time. I'm just, listen. Say the daughter want them new Balenciagas.
That's my witness. He took the bag and the other one.
Girl, what type of shit? Watch this performance.
He says, God is my witness.
God is your witness.
He took the bag and the other one said...
He took the bag and the other one... And baby say, and he took the bag and the other one... Baby, we're not clowning that the situation had to happen. We is talking about your behavior and your movement while you was on camera with not a tear in your damn eye. Damn it, your children's lives have been affected, but you ain't got a teary eye.
Just because when I said his God is my witness...
God is my witness? Come on.
He took the bag and the other one said, thank you, ma'am.
The other said, thank you, ma'am, because they know you. Jesus, I got to be a fucking investigator. Listen, shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $2 super chat. See, I don't let it slide. For the $2 super chat, say no. Say her son-in-law knows that deposit bag. Listen, why y'all got $6,000? And I think they saved $6,000 in 2 months. That's a different bag. Because it's their savings that they were going to pay the bills with, right?
Thank you, ma'am. And he walked out.
Say, Willie at law. Willie say, y'all reached that $1 million goal. You say you trying to reach on YouTube. I'm trying to tell you, so I got to do something.
Inside, $6,000 cash. The family spent 2 months saving.
They spent 2 months saving. Now, to me, their business is doing better than a lot of people who work jobs. Because for them to be able to save $6,000 in 2 months, that's pretty decent.
To pay off their bills.
But they saved it to pay off their bills, so, well, yeah, shit. Bills high.
Months later, Susie mulls over what one of the thieves said as he was running out.
Thank you, ma'am. The audacity.
The audacity, baby, he know you, Sugar. Did she play? Baby, I think it's either your daughters or it's you, baby. I just got to go with my thought process, baby.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm taking your livelihood, I'm taking everything from you, but thank you. You know, I'm threatening your life, but thank you.
A thief with manners, but as Susie said...
Thief with manners. Just because you be doing crimes and shit, it don't mean, like, they is shocked that a player got manners. Your politicians mess you over every year and they will say, ma'am and sir. Shout out to Ann J for the $4.99 super chat. Say it was an insurance setup. Say they were both in on it. I can agree. Remember, trying to save up money to pay their bills for 2 months. So y'all don't pay like on a monthly thing? Do y'all pay every 3 months, every quarter or something like that? Y'all don't, oh no? Say, but she's just a hard-working Christian, Willie. Yeah. For sure. That's what's up.
He didn't have enough respect to not take her livelihood.
Convenience store owners literally save their pennies.
And I believe that. As you should. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $2 cash. Yeah, he says saving off for mattresses, say black folks or banks. Yeah. Listen, she got it on the job. I just want y'all to really listen to that right there. The money is at the job. Do y'all live at the job? And if y'all live at the job, then the money shouldn't have been behind the register. That was one of the easiest damn robberies right there, baby. Ain't nobody get hurt. Ain't nothing get tore up. Give me the bag. What bag? Is anybody gonna ask, well, how did they know that you have a bag? And shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $2 cash out. He says she thought her son's rights, manners. She taught her son's rights, manners, when screaming. I like it.
And that's what we do is pennies. We didn't have a backup plan.
You didn't have a backup plan, so now she need a GoFundMe. I don't know what type of insurance that she's going to be able to get because, like, they didn't destroy anything. They didn't take anything. All they took was the bag of your personal money that y'all been saving. So, like, there is no, like, insurance fraud or nothing can happen. I don't know.
Now, Pasadena police is investigating. The family set up a GoFundMe. If you'd like to help assist with that, you can find that on our website at clicktohouston.com.
She going to get, listen. She going to get back. She'll probably get about 25 to 30 grand for the GoFundMe. She'll pay the players $1,500 a piece because they got to give her 3 back. You know what I'm saying? And everything should be okay after that right there. Move right along, but listen, remember, lock your door. Watch 2369 all goddamn time. Don't fall short of glory. But when they know to come in and get the bag, I don't believe nothing else you got to say, baby. You told on yourself. And say you told on yourself when you say they say, give me the bag. I would look at her and be like, you sure y'all ain't hunching one of them? Is you sure? Listen, I got to move you right along and then we're gonna get into the main event. As we talk about around here that people continue to want to do the same thing and hope for like a different outcome and stuff like that right there. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $5 super chat. Say, Willie, slow down. Say she taught her son's rights. So she got sons. We ain't even think it that far. Say she taught her son's rights, manners when screaming. Damn it, I say screaming. Scamming. Manners when scamming. I appreciate that right there. Listen, that's a good thought because, she only talk about, oh my God, my daughters. And she absolutely right. Her daughters got robbed while they was in the store with her. Her 2 daughters, which we only saw 1, but it is what it is. I guess the daughter was in the back or something like that. And now they is in fear for the rest of their goddamn life of men. Here we go. The church leaders addresses crime. Here you go.
A church invited members of the community to try to help combat crime in the city of Jackson. And they've actually started some programs as well to help educate parents and guardians on how to keep their children out of violence.
Okay. Tell us how.
Multiple young citizens have recently been involved in violent crime in the city.
If it's ever been a time where we need prayer and we need encouraging to one another.
If there has ever been a time we need prayer, when did y'all stop praying? Can we do that there first? Now, I do understand a lot of times people don't know what else to say. That's all some people, they know to do. I'm saying the shit ain't working.
If it's ever been a time where we need prayer and we need encouraging to one another, this time is now.
The Greater Tree of Life Deliverance Church began programs on anger management and character involving parents, guardians, and children, hoping to provide them with tools to stay away from dangerous situations.
10% of your life is what you face. 90% is how you react.
That's a good slogan, right? That's a good line. But when we hear folks say stuff like we just don't ask, how do you know that? How do you know it's 10% and not 12, 15, 20? How do we know? I bag it up. It's a good line to say. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just
hoping to provide them with tools to stay away from dangerous situations.
10% of your life is what you face.
How do you know it's 10%? How do we know? Shout out to Jarrell for the $5 cash out. Say, keep spreading the word, Willie. You here. Yeah, say Jesus. Yahweh. I think that word said Yahweh or Yahweh. That's what's up. I appreciate it. Say,
90% is how you react.
90% is how you react. How do you know it's 90%? I have no idea, but go on. I ain't gonna hold it.
Leaders feeling responsible for bringing up the younger generations.
Some of the children that are here was raised here.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Appreciate it.
So, we are concerned to a point of where are they and can we help them?
Hinds County Sheriff Tyree Jones went to social media Thursday to say Hinds County is not safe after 2 teenage brothers were shot. 12-year-old Adrian McDouglas dying from the incident.
We can't just put it into words how we can stop the crime or slow the crime down. We can't do that. But what we can do is pray. What we can do...
Stop. Didn't like another video, I think that was last week or something, to where the dude say, a lot of people is like tired of we need to pray. They said that in the media. That's what they said, which, he better hope that he have a job. You know what I'm saying? But the people is sick of the praying. It's doing nothing. The 229 Valdosta, Georgia is checking in. Say, hey, sugar, that's what's up. Shout out to Esther for the $1 cash out. Say, yeah, pray the crime away, huh? They say you do that. Yeah, listen. Watch it. Watch this.
Dying from the incident.
We can't just put it into words how we can stop the crime or slow the crime down. We can't do that. But what we can do is pray. What we can do...
We can't put it into words of how to stop the crime or slow it down. See, that how-to thing is a action. We can't tell you how to do actions to make change. We can pray, which is non-action.
Is come together.
And pray and come together like we've been doing.
Some believe intervention starts at home.
Parents
Thank you.
need to be held accountable.
I'm in agreement with him.
Everybody that being responsible need to be held accountable.
But I'm in agreement with him to a certain extent. With the parents need to be held accountable to a certain extent. Just because we do know you can teach a child good, but they can still go out and do some wrong. But I mean, yeah, we kind of need to, yeah, because then in a sense, hell, then we might get in trouble for being over aggressive with our children. Because you do know, if they start charging the parents for something, we will really be hard. No, hell no, you can't go around there. You're not going around there. And damn it, if you leave my damn house, you better stay outside my damn house. You can't ever come back here. If you go against what I say, because I know you go out there and do some foolishness, they coming for me. Oh, hell no, you can't do nothing without me. And then people's gonna be crying, well, the teens, they can't live the life that they want to live because the parents is overprotective and they don't want to let them do nothing. Yeah, because now y'all gonna charge me for some shit. And then we got a whole nother problem, but go ahead. But hell, it might stop some of the crimes. It might do that.
Church is celebrating 41 years worshiping in the city of Jackson.
41 years worshiping. Shout out to them for worshiping for 41 years. And in 41 years, because I'm in my 40s, we've been praying since I was born. Praying before I was born. Crimes continue to go up. People pray every single day. I bet if we do the math on it, people pray every minute of the day. There's someone praying every minute of the day. Crime still go up. People still dying. Nothing stops.
And they felt like this was an important topic to bring up as they were celebrating this weekend. Live outside Deputy Headquarters, Grayson Warden, 16 WAPT News.
Right there.
Is what
Hold on.
Their children.
8% of your life is what you face.
Responsible for bringing up the younger generations.
Some of the children that are here was raised here. So, you know, we are concerned to a point of where are they and can we help them?
Hinds County Sheriff Tyree Jones went to social media Thursday.
Shout out to Tanisha for the $5 super chat. Say, I believe in prayer, but we have to realize that we live in the world and we're going to have to take action also. We got to be more involved as parents. See? Now that make more sense. Because as even the book say, prayer without works equals nothing or some shit like that right now. So in my mind, prayer itself don't work. Prayer without work equals nothing. But prayer with work equals something. So I'm here to tell you, work with just work equals something. Work without prayer equals something. Prayer with work equals something. We can eliminate the prayer and just do the work. Just in my mind. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $5 super chat. Say church is pissed about the illegal crime. Say it's infringement on the church's legal crimes. There you go. Hold on.
To say Hinds County is not safe after two teenage brothers.
Yeah. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $5 cash app. Say faith without works are dead. Absolutely correct. But I pointed out too, work with work equals work. Prayer with work equals work. Or prayer with actions equals action. Action with action equals action. We can still eliminate the prayer. All we gotta do is act.
Were shot. 12-year-old Adrian.
Do something.
Douglas dying from the incident.
We can't just put it into words how we can stop the crime or slow the crime down. We can't do that. But
we can't put it into words. That means y'all have
what we can do is pray. What we can.
That's the least we can do. Because listen. Shout out to all my believers. Listen. I'm with y'all. Bam, been there, done it. All right. I believe. I don't want to say believe. I think that the majority of people who believe do not believe that prayer works. Because they have prayed for years and decades for a whole bunch of things that did not come through. Shout out to brother Cam for the $1 cash out. He say prayer is begging. Absolutely correct. Look it up. Google it. Prayer is begging. I refuse to beg anyone, especially someone I can't see. I'm just saying, that's just me. You can keep doing what you want to. It is what it is. I even understand why you still do it. I get it. I was raised in the church too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $2 cash app. He say, work, Willie. Say, I'm mustard. Y'all better catch up. I'm trying to tell you. I appreciate that right there.
And listen. Is come together.
And some
come together. Y'all come together every week in the church house. We come together at every funeral. We come together at every crime scene. we hugging, we crying. Let's just say a prayer to Lord, 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 Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Help the family make it through. Well, I had done taught y'all around here and you got down the street, time helps you make it through. Has nothing to do with a prayer. People die every day. Families go through this every single day. It's not the prayers. It's time. Make things better, or it can stay the same. But time is what makes things better. Because you less emotional the further down the road you get. I think that it don't take a specialist to figure this out. I think that's just common sense of paying attention for the time that you've been on on earth. You should know that by now. You know what I'm saying? But he say we don't pray right. All right, listen. We still got high numbers of crime. People still losing their life. So you mean to tell me everybody not praying right? But that's a good point. Maybe we're not praying right. Somebody need to teach us how to pray right so we can get something done out here in these streets. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $2 cash out. He say people want a handout, not a hand up. Know the difference. I'm trying to tell you. People don't want to put in any goddamn work out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Which is the issue. But hey, keep doing what y'all doing. And tomorrow, and we'll talk about some more crimes because y'all praying today. We'll talk about some more killings tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And I guess, man, listen, people was praying for like children and all of that fly stuff right there, and we just had the mass shooting at the school. No. Buffalo, no. People in that whole city used to pray. Or still pray. It don't stop nothing. It really don't. Let's get your belief on. Do you continue to do what you want to do until you start making moves, doing something active. You got to be active. You got to be physically doing something to make change, not just sitting around. Please, 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 Lord, help us, help us, help us. We still begging. If we did not know, if you didn't know that prayer didn't work, they've been praying since slavery. I think that's all I really have to say about that. They prayed throughout slavery, right? Shout out to Christian for the $2 cash app. Say so over 600 is watching, but only 300 likes. Oh, y'all treat a player bad, boy. Y'all Acroso. I'm Acroso. Yeah. Let's go on and get into the main event, man. So we go on to get on up out of here. I think I held y'all a little bit too long. He said the video shows a fight that led to an 18-year-old stabbing, and I also just talked about the 40 people shot in Memorial Weekend in Chicago with their numbers down. Y'all got to get your numbers up. Y'all got to do better next year or better for the next holiday. Do not let us down. Be out here in the goddamn street doing exactly what y'all want to do. Look at him.
An all-out melee led to the death of an 8-year-old high school senior today in Alexandria. The teen was stabbed during a fight outside of a shopping center on King Street. Paris Jones standing by live tonight. He's been in Alexandria all day long getting the latest. He is detailed. I
like a player fit right there. Damn it. See, because I never seen the coat, the jacket with a turtleneck, though, Playboy. I've never seen that before. I don't know if this something that's been going on because somebody tell me I like that. That's fly, and I think that jacket is like a silk, something like that right there. A player popping out in the goddamn street. Shout out to Lion is 81 for the $1 cash out. He say, but who they praying to? I'm just saying, yeah. Listen. I think we be praying to ourselves.
And reaction. Paris?
Yeah, Jim, so the first thing we want to talk about is this cell phone video we just obtained of this fight from earlier that led to the stabbing. You should be seeing it on your screen as we speak right
All
now.
these
Now, I'm
teenagers.
told, as far as this place where the stabbing happened, the shopping center in Alexandria off of King Street, I'm told it's a place where a lot of students will come after school to hang out. And some tell me they've been concerned about this area because they say there are fights here all the time.
Whoa! There's fights there all the time, but it's nothing big until somebody gets stabbed. That's what's up. Fights there all the time. They hugging and crying and shit.
It started right here at the sidewalk, moved from the sidewalk to the bus stop, and then everything just escalated from there.
David Davis says he saw the whole thing, a brawl involving more than 30 people, which ended in the death of an 18-year-old Luis Hernandez, who attended Alexandria City High School.
Well, I was just hoping that it didn't go any further than what it did, but I seen when the gang signs went up,
Seen when the gang signs went up. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing out here in these streets. Shout out to Esther for the $1 cash app. Say no crime, no police, no lawyer, no judge. We need crime. You're absolutely correct. That's why they not gonna stop it. About that paper, no. Insurance companies is eating out here. You know what I'm saying? We need it. Without crime, millions of people would be out of work.
Jump off.
David was set up in front of one of the shops trying to tell folks about a nonprofit which tries to stop school violence.
He's setting up. He's doing a nonprofit to try to stop school violence. So he's doing a violence thing to try to stop. He's doing some action, you know, trying to make it stop. It ain't though. I like his effort. He's out in the streets. He's talking.
We see it.
Funeral home making a killing. Listen, I've been trying to. I've been investigating funeral homes. I'm trying to come up out in here.
Every day. When we go out in these venues, we see kids that have nothing to do. They don't have any programs. They don't have anywhere to go.
Ain't y'all sick of hearing about a lack of programs, but in other communities, they don't have programs either? Do y'all really understand that right now? In other communities, they don't have program. What's the programs that's lacking? What programs do we need? See, it'll still come down to parenting. It'll still come down to how many people is in the damn household. If you want the children to have something to do, you in the household need to create something for the children to do. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $2 cash out. You say her necklace be a buddy gang sign. Oh, be a buddy gang signs. Nope. No.
They have no one to talk.
Oh, I said be a buddy. Y'all see what's around his neck? I ain't even pay attention. Be a buddy.
And what are we doing as a community? It seems like we're doing nothing.
It's been a long time coming.
Say, what is we doing as a community? It seems like doing nothing. Those is not the community's children. See, we can't chastise like they used to do back in the day. You can't correct these little bad little motherfuckers out here in the street. Fuck around and get shot out here playing. And we not trying to get shot in the community by one of these little bad-ass children. There you go.
Stop school violence.
We see it every day. When we go out in these venues, we see kids that have nothing to do. They don't have any programs. They don't have anywhere to go.
They don't have anywhere to go. They said that those kids come around there at that shopping plaza after school. They need to take their ass home somewhere. That's where they need to go.
No one to talk to.
No one to talk to. That's a parenting issue. It seemed to hell, according to the 30 people there who was boxing and shit, they had people to talk to. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He said it was a Grand Theft Auto 6 mission out here in these streets.
And what are we doing as a community?
Listen, we mind our own goddamn business because we're trying to stay alive. We're trying to stay alive enough to talk about all the violence in the community before somebody knock us off for being inside their goddamn business in the community. Shout out to Mrs. Jones for the $2. Mrs. Jones to a few for the $5 super chat. Say, buddy, matching his tie, hat, vest, and look, did he purchase those eyes? A player got the hazel eyes or some shit like that. You were popping out here in school. You know what I'm saying?
It seems like we're doing nothing.
Yeah, boy, you had all the girls. You know what I'm saying? Because them babies did like the player with the hazel eyes and shit like that right there. The gray eyes and all that, because it was abnormal to see the different color eyes and stuff like that right there. Shout out to Tanisha for the $2 super chat. He said, what's missing is fathers in the home. There you go. But these good mamas, I can do it on my own.
It's been a long time coming because there's been a lot of activity up here over the last few months.
Jennifer Brown lives about a mile away. She says she used to come down here all the time, but cut it down to a few times a week.
And a lot of altercations, a lot of violence, a lot of just chaos.
Chaos.
The kids are they're out of control.
She feels it's going to take more than beefing up police presence in the area for things to change.
You want my honest opinion?
Go ahead.
It starts at home.
Whenever we got to ask, do you want my honest opinion, we kind of know what you're fin to say is the truth, but you know this truth can get you backlash. When we got to say, you want my honest opinion, you want me to really tell you what it is. When we point out that it's parenting, because again, the majority of kids is raised in single parent households. The majority of kids is raised with led by women. That's a fact. I ain't making it up. I'm not coming down on women. I'm pointing out the facts. Government took the belts out the home. Yeah. Damn sure did.
You gotta tell your kids and spend time with your kids.
We ain't got time for that. No, baby, you want us to be some type of other parent? That ain't what we trying to do out here in the goddamn street. Listen, again, when there's one parent in the household and that one parent has to work, you ain't got time for your kids. I know. You raise your kids great. Your kids have everything that they need. You don't have time for your kids. Yes, I do, Willie. When I get out of work, I pick my child up. We help with homework. We did a. You don't have time for your kids. Typically, a single parent has to work more than 40 hours. Typically. Oh boy, I be trying to teach so much. Shout out to I'm That Guy You Know for the $4.99 super chat. He say, let's all take the time to give Willie his flowers out here in the goddamn street. I sure enough appreciate that right there. Look. Listen, we got 8 more before we get over 500. Y'all work with the player before we get on up out here. Look. Listen. We typically have to work over 40 hours. The kids is in school 7, 8 hours, depends on, the time we get home, especially, typically we don't stay close to the job because it's too expensive to stay close to your job that's paying, that job that you got to do all this overtime at. So at least it's an hour drive for a lot of single parents who work. The time you done play around of losing sleep because you got to get up an hour and a half early to leave to go to work. Then sometimes it's an hour and a half to come home from work, especially on like a Thursday or a Friday because it's coming to the weekend and traffic is heavier. It depends on what time that you get off. The time that you get home because you're so frustrated from your goddamn job and traffic and the lack of sleep all week, you ain't really spending time with your child. You damn near exhausted. Shout out to I Still Rocks 80s music for the $5 super chat. He say, hey, Willie. He say, did I miss the tithes and offering? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. He say, I'm tired of you asking people to do something free, so I'm gonna beg. Say, so I'm going to beg. Say, hit the like button. It's free. I appreciate that right there, man. Look. Listen, we don't have time. You're tired. And then when the weekend come, And hell, forbid if you got to work 6 days a week. Oh, Jesus. Fuck them churn out here and they got in the street. You know what I'm saying? But by the time the weekend come, you want to sleep in. By the time you wake up, now you want to chill. You want to relax your mind, relax your body, get on your essential products to let your body relax, let the muscles relax so you will, have enough energy for the next week. Yeah. You talk with your kids. Yeah. You might go out to the movie, the bowling alley, or something like that right there, but you really ain't dealing with your children. We think we do. We think we're doing such a good job. And listen, your children is the one that's on essential products, and your children is the ones who is having issues in the community. Your children, the ones that you buy them everything. You think that you're spending enough time with them. You think that you're having decent conversations. You all don't even eat at the same time, now do you? By the time you get home, you're tired. They got to make their own food. I know they're teenagers. They should be able to make their own food. Yeah, that's cute.
And teach them that they have to respect when they leave the house, carry themselves a certain way, because the way they are acting out in public, they're never going to have a really good life.
Thank you. And they will end up at the resort, as a lot of them should. Do due to the things that they is doing in the community. Say who's dripping? Who dripping from the long weekend? Jesus. It's been a good weekend.
Right. Alexandria police officials say they're doing everything they can to bring justice for the victim and his family.
That's what's up.
And tonight, the principal of Alexandria City High School put out a message to the community offering his condolences to Luis Hernandez.
I understand that people often condolences. My bad. And good, it was you, but it's not me. I don't know what that do either. If you just really think about stuff, why do we do and say things? And a lot of times it's just really say hush. Because a lot of times we don't know what to say, and I'm here to tell a lot of y'all, when somebody just passed away, stop all that talking. Stop all that talking. When you get round to people, telling people, it's going to be all right. Stop that dumb shit right there. Stop it. Everything going to be all right. Put your trust in the Lord. I slap shit. Listen. Slap dog shit out one of you motherfuckers. Don't tell me that dumb shit. Don't tell that to me about mine. I understand some people, they just go with it and deal with it. A lot of times, listen, people don't want to hear you. If you're going to walk up and hug a person, hey, sorry to hear about what happened. That's typically condolences too. You know what I'm saying? But we don't want to hear shit gonna be all right. Or this got to be the worst one. Are you okay? Baby, they just called me 3 hours ago. What do you mean, am I okay? I just found out that my child got their head blowed off. But am I good? Hey, yeah, bitch, I'm good. Sorry for the language. I just had to make an expression. But yeah. We gotta stop talking. We gotta stop talking when it's the wrong time to talk. Because people will tend not to even much like you anymore when you running your mouth at the wrong time. Say, Willie, we try to do better for our children. An example would be T.I.'s son say, I need him to hush my fuss. Listen, I'm going to talk about that right there tonight. Because these little bit of churn, boy, I'm going to talk about that right there later on tonight, man. But hey, listen.
Family and loved ones. He goes on to say all of the Alexandria City High School campuses will shift to virtual learning tomorrow to give students time and space to grieve what happened out here.
Can we stop giving people time and space to grieve because life goes on? Bitch, cry in the car. We still got school to attend. I ain't got to scream. The stabbing happened at a supermarket. I think it's close to the school because they say once people finish school, they come around there. So it's probably just across the street or something. So now we can't show up. We got the virtual learn and shit because somebody else done got stabbed. It's not like it's a school shooting.
Students time and space to grieve what happened out here today, guys.
You can do that on the weekend. You can do that on your off days. Through the goddamn week, school will be open. And this is the problem I in the community. We want to feel sorry. Oh, you want to talk about what happened? You want to talk about how you feel that your classmate got stabbed and hook up out here in the goddamn street over there at that damn plaza. We play too much. We feed into people's feelings at the wrong time. We really do. We're not teaching people this is life. All that you need time and space to cry and grieve and all that sucker shit right there. What is we doing? We're not finna shut down the school, man. What are you doing? I understand if it's like a school shooting shit because we got to clean up the blood and stuff. But I'm just saying. I get it. But I don't. A day off. What are you talking about? Who gonna watch you while I go to work if the school closed? Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $10 cash out. He say a little mustard to go. Say y'all please catch up. Good day. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. He say no, Willie. Say we have to give them time to pretend. Grieve. There you go. Bam, bam, bam. Hell, it's a day off, so we can sit home and play the PlayStation and act like we crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? We act like we be having like a lot of friends shit in school. If it wasn't his closest friend and or friends, why the whole school need to be shut down? People gonna die. People gonna get stabbed, shot, killed, ran over, riding around, no seatbelt, crashing, killing themselves, and all that fly shit right there. So in every sense or in every time a student loses their life, he was 18, you're a grown ass man, but every time a student loses their life, we gotta shut school down or something? We play too much. I just don't understand. I'm confused. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for joining the player and making it all the way to the midday news. We done made it to the end. Right here in these streets. Watch 236009. Be careful. If you got that bag, don't keep it at your workplace under the counter. Do not do that right there. So somebody could come in and borrow that right there from you. Do not do that right there. Make sure. If you got to go around to your little la-la house and y'all just broke up and shit, just make sure you got a vest on because she probably went on ahead on the cop that right there and did not let you know that she copped that right there. So just be careful. Stand to the side of the door because you might shoot through the door. Stand to the side of the door because they never think to shoot like this right here. They just shoot in the door there, down there. But don't even worry about that right there. You got to save your own life a lot of times out here. And for places like the Shure with just 40 shot, I am so disappointed. In Chicago, what is y'all running out of bullets? What the hell is going on? Or is the majority of the people in jail or something like that right there? Or have y'all done shot and killed so many people that y'all don't have enough people to actually do the shootings? I don't understand. All of you minors have guns, and all of you young 20s and shit, y'all have guns. Everybody got guns. Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $5 super chat. He say night show couch change challenge. A couch change challenge. Oh, couch change challenge. He say get your coins together for the machine. He say y'all watch time. Say y'all watch everyone 12 3 69. Say it takes a village. I'm trying to tell you. Listen, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player, and shout out to all my believers and stuff like that. Keep doing your prayers, but you got to do something, man. You got to do something other than the prayer because the prayer don't work, but in your mind, it work. In my mind, it don't work. In your mind, it work. In my mind, it don't work. When it all comes down to it, if it's not actions, it don't work. I'm just saying. And shout out to the players out of Polk County who was posing as law enforcement. Woo, but y'all changing the game out here in these streets. Remember, we'll be back around here at 8 o'clock for the nightly show. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the play. I got to go on and get on up out of here. Peace. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate everything that y'all did for a player today. I'm gone.